Hey everybody, Goldie here, taking a look at the newest character in WWE Champions, and pay attention, bitch! It's Nikki Cross, unpredictable. I am stoked about this one. Striker female chase for modern era, I think, is going to be very beneficial for a lot of people. And we finally get Crazy Nikki. So all we need is for the Fed to reunite sanity and everybody gets what they want. Modern era chaotic striker, trainer ability at 26k. She is the black submission version of Tatanka. Black moves do start with 2 more move points, and black submission moves do 100% more damage per turn. Links, raw, any color moves start with 1 more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage. Scotland, Link, when? Just saying. A couple different builds we're going to take a look at here. The first is available at 3-star. The finisher is the Purge, 10 MP. Deal 197,556 damage. Destroy 20 random multiply gems and pin the opponent. Blue 1 is a chokehold 6 MP submission. Generate 30 random submission gems and do 148,884 damage for 4 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into pyro gems, which when broken by you will turn into multiply gems of strength 3, all the rows above it. And blue 2, the whiplash neck breaker, 7 MP. Deal 169,000, nice, 801 damage, and choose 7 gems to make into black gems. Entourage for this. Do you remember my theory preview where I said, you know, I feel like this might be a Nikki trainer? Turns out he's a Nikki trainer. Pyro gems do 100% more damage, and multiply gems generated from moves will increase their strength by 1. Lawler for blue MP, Showboat Miz for more multiply gem damage, and Hall of Fame Bree, 2 more black gems and 5% more black gem damage. I do think Happy Corbin is going to be a better play over Theory, but I will show both. For the belt, we're doing Fury 2s, and we're going to test out the Gremlin's Ears plate. Blue and red are her second and third strongest color, respectively. So whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, increase your red and blue gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. And y'all know the drill. No 6-star opponents, so probably going to be a squash, but let's not discount her for that. We'll see what kind of gem damage we can get out of her. So first things first. Toss out the submission gems. You could do Sika to reduce the submission by 2 turns. Naturally, she gets a red wild card and is going to do her thing. Because she didn't do it while I was testing. Go figure. Thanks, Bianca. Not the end of the world. So 33k, 52 on the black pyro gems from Theory. We are still boosted from the Gremlin's Ears plate, thankfully. And we need like a 4-match and a 3-match. You want to try to break as many of those pyros as possible. Gonna cascade, likely. But she's also not going to kick out. So there's that. Yeah, I still think Happy Corbin is the better play. So let's run that back and toss him on. All right, so we're running this back. I've taken out Theory. I've brought in Corbin. Another free-to-play character that increases the strength of your multiply gems by 1, and Corbin will add 50% more damage to the blue submission. Gonna go ahead and toss out those sub gems. So just shy of 1,000,000 damage on the sub. This looks to be a much better board for us. Much more profitable. Great success. I'm going to do that. There we go. All right. So 33, 35 from the Gremlin's Ears plate. So 150 on the blue, 143 on the black, and 113 on the red. And then this finisher animation is pretty neat. The Purge, we're doing almost 500k from the move. And then, boop! She's been purged. Destroy a bunch of random multiply gems. Pray that you hit one. Just over 2,000,000 damage. So, viable. Chances are, if you're going to use the sub, it's going to be for super sub purposes to beat a victory tour. But that is what is available at 3-star. Let's go take a look at something else. The second build we're going to take a look at brings in the 4-star move. We're going to run the double red with the finisher. Red 1, the Body Avalanche 5 MP, deal 124,551 damage, and choose a 3x2 area to make into trap gems. If broken by you, deal 99,259 damage and make 4 random gems into multiply gems of strength 4. If broken by your opponent, deal 308,285 damage and increase your black MP by 5. And red 2, the Bulldog, also 5 MP, deal 146,859 damage and make 6 trap gems into black gems. Entourage for this, Butch for red MP. We're going to stick with Theory for the increase on the multiply gems because he is the freebie. I'm really adverse to using Matt in my previews just because you can't get him anymore. So that's going to be our multi-trainer for the preview. We're going to go with Elias, matching black gems. Charge moves of that color by 1 more move point, because that way we can actually get to the finisher turn 1. And they have upped some of the entourage. The flat 2,200 trainers and coaches are now at 12,000. So I'm going to be using Zombie Edge at max ability, 12,000 flat damage to our black gems. Entourage for this, Fury 2s, and we're going to test out the Queen's Tiara. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your black gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. Now again, against a 5-star gold, we're not really going to be able to see the plate stack, but Source, trust me, bro. Okay, Body Avalanche. Go top left corner to be safe, which means I'm going to Cascade. 6 trap into black. Let's just see. 44 on our black gems. Now it's 53, and those multiplies are doing 268. We got 2 reds. I'm like, we only got 1. We only need to break one of those red ones to recycle everything, but hit the finisher. They didn't even give us the black one. That was nice of them. But straightforward, no muss, no fuss. If you don't happen to match a red, it is only a 5 charge, so 1 red match and you're rolling for the next turn. Let's go ahead and set something else up. A 5-star build we're going to take a look at. You all saw it coming. It's a striker with 3 black moves. The drip light has been flipped on. The drip light has been flipped on. Running the finisher, bringing in the Tornado DDT, which is the black 2 move, 7 MP. Deal 178,668 damage, and force your opponents to skip their turn for 1 turn. And black 3, the 5-star move, the Cutthroat Netbreaker, 7 MP, deal 183,519 damage, and choose a 3x6 area to make into multiply gems of strength 4. Entourage for this, Woods for black MP. If you have Tori worked up for the +2 and the 40% gem damage, obviously going to hit a lot harder. Mine is not there yet, but with my tour perks, I'll be ready to go turn 1. Big show for initial chance of black gems on the board. and Miz for multiply gem damage across the board. And like I said, we drippin'. Whenever you activate a black move, make 7 random gems into multiply gems of strength 7. So this is favorable. This is favorable. I'm gonna hit the stun. And the drip plate triggered a match for us to load everything up, which means we can put these, we can hit this move and not put these multiply gems out. Therefore, every multiply gem we break is going to be a ×7. Meh. 258,000. Destroyed 20 random multiplies. 4.4 before the reduction. And you've recycled, and they're stunned, and it's basically a high damage stun lock. Now, I am going to run this build again and show an alternative for if you don't have a drip plate. So, turning the drip light off. All right, so we're going to run this back, and we've brought in the Queen's Tiara plate. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your black gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. This is for my dripless homies. I can't pour one out because there's no liquid to drip. But with the choose move, at least, and the initial board trainers, you can pick your black match. So I don't want to pin her right away. I'm going to cascade, but 43, 186. Yep, dropping a purple. Things I like to see. Totally fine, she's stunned. But this way we can stack at the plate a couple times. Put out another Aria. Try to cover up as many black gems as possible because you're going to destroy randoms. So now it's 53 and 225. 2.7. 2.7. So it's not a drip. It's more of a loose trickle. But that'll still stack. Again, if your Tori is built up, it will be stronger. But let's go take a peek at the 6-star move. Last build we're going to take a look at brings in the 6-star move. So we're running the 5-star move, the 6-star move, and blue 2. The Cutthroat Neckbreaker, a 3x6 area to make into multiply gems of strength 4. The Whiplash Neckbreaker is going to choose our black gems. And the 6-star move, the Diving Crossbody, all of these are 7 MP. Deal 176,865 damage and make 19 multiply gems into blue gems. Entourage for this. Lawler for blue MP. I'm going to be using Judgment Day Dominic for the +1 and 20%. I don't have him maxed out. If you have worked up your Tech Lex, he is +2 blue MP and multiply gems increase their strength by 1. A very viable alternative, probably better, actually. Dominic only goes up to 40, but whichever one you have and prefer using, use at your leisure. And then Hall of Fame Snoop and Hall of Fame China for 20% to blue gems for each. If you have Memrock, use Memrock. He doesn't exist in my books, but if you have him, use him. And we're going to be doing the Pyro Princess's Flaming Glove plate. Whenever you make 6 or more multiply gems, increase your blue gem damage by 50% for 2 turns. This is going to recycle quite nicely, and it's going to stack quite nicely. So I see this holding up in the 6-star silver meta, but let's see how it looks. Okay, choose 7 to make into black. I'm just going to do 2-3 matches. And then take a look. 32k on our blue gems. We've increased it enough to be our primary color now. Choose the 3x6 Just make into multiply gems and just trying to link 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. So now 39, 156 on the multiply gems, going to turn all of them into blue. Now again, 5 gold opponent is going to keep them down. 3.8 mil. But you're recycled and you're stacked and you're ready to go for the next turn. So 2 fairly strong builds at 5-star and up. Let's go wrap things up. That concludes our first look at Nikki Cross Unpredictable. Again, your chase for the month-long contest, Money in the Bank UK. A modern era chaotic striker. Trainer ability at 26k. Black submission moves do 100% more damage per turn. Black moves start with 2 more move points. She is on Monday Night Raw. Any color moves start with 1 more move point. Modern era gems do 5% more damage in just the 1 standard set of gear. I mentioned at the beginning, very excited about a female striker chase. In terms of female strikers, Bianca with both moments and gear. Striker Bliss with the moment and a drip plate. Striker Rhea with a drip plate. Nikki doesn't really need one. Like the triple black did 4.1, the blues did 3.8 and will stack. Very curious to hear what your thoughts are in terms of where she fits in amongst female strikers in general, not just modern, but female strikers in general. There's, like I said, there's Bianca with the moment and gear. There's Bliss with the moment and drip. We have Striker Shayna, who's got 2 subs and a huge kick out. A lot of people still really big fans of Striker Rhea, Striker Sasha. Some people still really enjoy. So I'm curious to know what everybody thinks about this Nikki. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching. And thank you for being a friend.